right before
missed that part.
the very following year, Tri-City moves to Walla Walla. Tri-City still has a ballpark and wants a co-op team. Reds.
Can you go back just a
Angels,
moment, honey? Because I flipped
and
away because I got a
California, yeah.
call about the Randy Jones thing. Go back just a little bit because I got a call and then I just wanted
Randy
to.
Jones
Yeah.
was caught by my catcher in minors.
Mm-hmm.
Randy Jones won the Cy Young Award. And Carl caught him. Whitey caught him. He says, Blackwell, you got great stuff, man. Your slider is so live. Your fastball is so live. Your fastball jumps 3 inches coming to the plate. If it's up. And I would throw fastballs when I got 0-2 right into their wheelhouse. About 10 high fastball. It jumped that far and swing and miss. I struck out a lot of guys. My curveball was vicious. Just vicious. The best I ever was as a pro when I was 21. I was 21 years old. I was perfectly healthy. I didn't get hurt all year. And I just unfortunately signed with the wrong team. Went nowhere.
Why?
The Cactus League.
What happened
I
when?
only gave up 2 runs in the Cactus League in spring training. Pitchers all show up early, and you start playing right away. You play the Cactus League. You can win it. You can get a little trophy and everything. Everybody knows it doesn't mean anything. It's just the Cactus League. But I played in the Midwest League, the Northwest League, and the Cactus. That's where I played.
And
I did good down there, but I didn't. They just said there's nowhere to put you. Well, they won again. The A's won again. World Series 3 years in a row.
That's why.
And the following season, after I had been released, now I'm working. I got a damn good union job. I'm married. I got a pretty wife. All this. I mean, I don't want to do that hack routine. Not now. I sure was ready to do it right then. But a year later, I'm getting ready to buy my own home. All this good stuff, right? And then they disbanded the Oakland A's. Charles Finley fired everybody. All my AA and A-ball, Wayne Gross and Mike Norris and all these guys that I played ball with, Claudel Washington, they're all on the big team. I'd have at least made it up to AAA probably. He disbanded the whole thing. He just completely destroyed the Oakland A's. Fired them all. Raleigh Fingers, Reggie, Sal Bando. They're all released.
That's
And he brought up all the minor leagues. He was a weird dude. I told you, he had an orange baseball. It was Charles Finley. And we had the first mustaches. And we had, look at the Oakland A's uniforms. God, they look like softball uniforms in those days. Only softball players wore uniforms. Yellow, green, white, braid on your cap, or what, all this goofy stuff, right? Not Charles Finley. You're my team, this is what you do. But by the way, you can wear mustaches.
Dave, tell the story about how you got to know Raleigh Fingers and then how it transferred on down to Sean eventually, what you learned.
As near as I could, I tried to teach you some of the things he taught me. I learned a lot on my own. I knew from the time I was little how to grip, and I've always had sensitivity, so I know how to make a pitch break. But he came down, such a nice man. Sal Bando was pretty nice. Joe Rudy was pretty nice. They'd always say hello, go, hello, Mr. Rudy, and they'll go, hey, how you guys doing? Reggie, you'd look over, hello, Mr. Jackson, a lot of them call, and others go, hey, Reggie, how you doing? He wouldn't even look at you.
And you struck Reggie out, right?
Well, that was your workouts. But,
Oh.
We look up, and here comes Mr. Handlebar through the outfield fence, because there's 4 big in Scottsdale. There was 4 big fields. It's a huge complex. Well, obviously the pros play on the one over there that holds 6,000 people. We play on the little fields, AAA, AA, and A-ball. Play all in the little fields that just have grandstands like yours. Fields are as good as yours, your high school field. They're that good. But the pro was like a putting green. Everything was, the infield was perfect, the mound was perfect. We only just got to walk around it. We never played on it. But here he's opening the fence in center field and coming in. And we go, hey, look, man, it's Fingers. He's coming right down here. And all us AA dudes are right there. And he comes in and he goes, hey, how you guys doing today? Can I help you out with anything? And yeah, Mr. Fingers, yes. We all want to talk to you.
Is that his real last name, Fingers?
Raleigh Fingers.
Amazing.
Roland
name for a professional baseball pitcher.
And so when he came to me, he knew who I was through Scoba. Scoba was there. See, we're all in the camp at once. That's the only time the entire organization is in one. The only person that wasn't there was Charles Finley himself, John Claiborne, his right-hand man, who actually signed me. I don't have Charles Finley except on my paychecks. My contract was John Claiborne, and so he's all there. Everybody's there. And Fingers, when he came to me, and he goes, "Oh, so are you? What did he say?" He goes, "So you're the young man with a good slider, huh?" And yeah, I've got a pretty good one. And you need any help with it? And he goes, "How do you hold it?" And I go like this, and he goes, "Try this." And I turned it over to where I got both my fingers. Instead of going it like this, I turned it around, put both these tips of the fingers in it. He goes, "Now throw it like a football. Try to spiral it like a football, and it'll come off those fingers." And I had a damn good one. And when I threw it, unfortunately though, when I threw it, it got even better. I told you, I only gave up one run. I pitched about 15 innings in the Cactus League, and I think I gave up one run. And they just released me. That was it. There's just nowhere to go. You did good, Blackwell, but sorry, there's just nowhere to go.
So what was special about that pitch that Raleigh taught you about how it saved your arm?
Tips on it instead of trying to hold it on the side of your finger here, like turning it over and trying to make it come off your finger. You don't throw off of here. You throw off of here. And so I turned. That's why I showed you with your curveball. Turn your hand and throw part of the back of your hand and pull right at the end on those fingertips, instead of just down it goes. I threw a pitch to Jimmy Mansilla, Italian dude from New York City. And I threw a pitch in a game in Burlington. I had 0-2 on the batter, and I decided he had taken 2 pathetic swings at my fastball, and I decided to throw strike 3. And he calls the pitchers, you can shake off, but the pitchers pretty much pitch what's called. And so he was thinking along with me. We did pumps. 1 and 3 were breaking pitches. 1 curveball, fastball, changeup. And it was always, God, 50 years ago, I can't remember. Somehow or another, it was whether I want to strike or whether I want a waste pitch on 0-2. And he knew what I was thinking. This guy hasn't taken one decent swing, man. Throw your breaking ball now. You've seen 2 fastballs. I threw the breaking ball about tit high, and it just ripped down. He swung and missed, and Jimmy missed the ball. A professional catcher missed the ball. It didn't even hit the glove. It just and went to the backstop, and the guy made it to first.
The very last play of the baseball game at the Padres, it was a strikeout, and the catcher missed it, and then they threw it to first, and almost had to keep going, but they reviewed it. They shut off the fireworks, and then they were like, wait,
this may not be over. People come in.
Sean just went down to San Diego and went Petco Field.
They don't particularly care for basketball. Most of the girls hate baseball. It's the dumbest, most boring game. And everybody that's ever played it, guys like you or me, and even some of the girls that have played softball, you just don't understand.
The theatrical aspect of baseball is, the crowd and the stadium and all that. You don't.
It's theater. It really is more than football or basketball because they're so active. Baseball's almost like in between scenes. Okay, cut, wait, and then okay, I need the left-hander now. No, bring me the right-hander now. And it's like a big drama out here. And then some of the girls like Ashley, the girls that have played, they said, no, they're just sissies, and that's why? Because they don't understand it. They think it's television and slow pitch. And I go, what'd you do, Ashley? Because I was fast pitch. I threw 58 miles an hour was my best pitch. And
Who's Ashley?
She's very heavy now. She's gained a lot of weight. And she goes, I played fast pitch in high school and college. I was a pitcher.
That's baseball.
And I said, that's more like baseball. This game is fast, it's scary. And they go, I don't understand what's so scary. They just throw it up there and they try to hit it. They mean it too.